Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of Mental Health Awareness Week, hosted by MindHug. My name is Thaddeus Cheung, and I'm the Chief Medical Officer of MindHug. We have a very special afternoon in store for you today. We first have a seated yoga session by a GP in the NHS, Dr. Rachael Fearon. And following that, we have a virtual music therapy session hosted by Chilton Music Therapy. And that's at 2:30, so stay tuned for that as well. But to kick off, let's have a chat to Rachael here, who's going to be hosting a seated yoga session. Hello, Rachael.
Hi, Thad. Thanks for introducing me.
Why don't you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
So
you're a
I've been working in the NHS for 7 years, and I have been practicing yoga for 12 years. I've been teaching yoga for 1 year so far, enjoying it, and it's quite a nice combination of two things to try and find a bit more to help people with as opposed to medication.
Great. So you're going to be doing a seated yoga session with us today. Is that something you do regularly?
Yeah, I teach a regular seated yoga class at a local hospice, and the reason I like to do yoga on a chair is because it provides you with the support, and it means that everyone can join in. Because a lot of the times yoga can seem a little bit intimidating to people with potentially mobility problems or if they have trouble standing. So for me, it's a great tool to use to just get everyone involved.
Great. And so safe to assume that people working from home can use this as a, sort of like a break in between the computer sessions.
Definitely. Get involved.
Yeah, great. And how can people connect with you, Rachael? Social media-wise or other?
Yeah, social media-wise and Facebook, you can find me at Yoga with Dr. Rach. That's R-A-C-H. Everyone always spells Rachel wrong, so I thought I'd change it to Rach.
Great. Okay. Do you want to get started then, Rachael?
Yeah, sounds good.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hope everyone enjoys.
So, hi everyone, and thanks for joining. We're just going to begin on a seat. So preferably a seat with a hard back and no arms, but if you need either of those things, if you need a softer back or arms for support, feel free to have those. Ideally, feet in contact with the ground. So if the feet are slightly up, you're like me, you have short legs, you can pop books underneath the feet or even a towel. Feel free to have any music on in the background, any gentle music, if that feels comfortable for you. And we're just going to begin gently closing the eyes. And throughout the practice today, it's going to be really gentle. If at any stage it doesn't feel comfortable or you're stretching too deeply, just come out slightly. So just gently closing the eyes and maybe softening the gaze and bringing the gaze down in front. Maybe the back's against the chair if you need it, or maybe the back's slightly off. Just checking in with the feet, feeling the feet in contact with the ground. Imagine that there's 4 corners of each feet. The ball of the feet is 2 corners, and this heel of the foot is 2 corners. Just making sure that the weight is transferred equally on both feet. Coming up into the legs, into the abdomen, observing a straight spine. Bringing the arms either side of the body, palms facing forward. Take an inhale and roll the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale through the mouth and relax the shoulders down. We'll just do that 2 more times. So inhale, rolling the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale down. Perfect. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale through the mouth, down. And just taking a moment to see where the body is now. Just feeling what your energy level is like. Are you full of energy? Are you tired? Exhausted maybe? Maybe you've had lunch, and after lunch we can have a bit of a slump. So just observing wherever you are, but just observing it with no judgment. And we're just going to take one hand onto the belly and one hand onto the chest. It doesn't matter which one. And we're just going to take a few deep inhales now, feeling the belly rise. So taking an inhale through the nose, feeling that belly rise, and then pause for a moment and exhale through the mouth. And when you exhale, just feel that the belly deflating. We're going to do that 4 more times. Inhale, belly rises, pause, exhale, belly falls. So we're going to change the breathing now through the nose on the inhale and the exhale. Two more times. Perfect. Taking the hand that's on the belly, placing it on top of the other hand that's on the chest, and just putting a bit of gentle pressure. Just observing the sensation, that gentle pressure in the chest. Continuing to breathe. And throughout the seated practice today, try and observe any thoughts that might arise. So in an ideal world, it would be great to just let our thoughts go away for the class. But in reality, we're humans and thoughts do come and go. But when a thought arises, just acknowledge its presence. Don't try to push it away and try not to dwell on it. Just acknowledge that it's there and let it go. So let's just take 3 inhales and exhales here, trying to see if any thoughts arise during these 3 inhales and exhales, and seeing if we can just acknowledge the thoughts and let them go. Perfect. Then release both hands down onto the thighs with the palms facing up. And we're going to do some stretches up towards the sky. So we're going to inhale the hands either side of the body. We're going up towards the sky, fingertips up, palms facing in front. Gaze can be slightly up towards the sky. Taking the right hand, placing it on the left wrist and pulling that left hand up towards the sky. Just feeling how that stretches down the side of the body. Perfect. Release. See if you can still keep that nice stretch, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Great. Pointing the fingers both up towards the sky, bringing the hands slowly together, bringing the palms down into the center, into prayer position, and just staying here for a moment. So the hands are in prayer position, the palms are touching each other. And just feeling each of the fingers in contact with each other. We're going to release the palms slightly so that there's a couple of centimeters between them. And we're going to let the right arm come out to the side, keeping the left hand as it is, and just swooping it out towards the side, palm facing out, coming up towards the top. Palm comes into the middle, exhale, bringing that palm down again. Just stay that small distance between the 2 palms. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So releasing the left hand, scooping that palm down towards the ground, drawing the hand out towards the side, turning the palm in, and exhale, bringing it down. Perfect. So inhale, releasing the hand, the right hand, bringing it out towards the sky, pointing the fingertips up, turning the palm inwards, exhale, bringing it down, left side, palm goes out, inhale, fingertips up, turning the palm in, palm comes into the center. Perfect. We're going to do that 1 more on each side. So the right hand drops down, palm goes out, fingertips up, palm in the center, palm comes down, left, release, inhale, bringing it in towards the center, and exhale, bringing it down. Keeping the palms slightly apart here, we're going to inhale and bring the palms just about 50 centimeters away from each other. And then exhale, we're going to bring them together so that they're about 2 centimeters away. So inhale, bringing them away, and exhale, bringing them in between. And just staring in between the palms whilst we're doing this, linking it with the inhale and the exhale. And just seeing if you can observe any sensation between the hands. Maybe a little bit of tingling, or maybe nothing at all. Linking it with the inhale and the exhale. And we're going to bring the palms together. We're going to bring the palms onto the chest again for a moment. Great. I'm going to take both of the palms and place them on the thighs. And we're going to do some seated cat-cows. So I'm just going to demonstrate first what we're going to do. So we're going to inhale, we're going to bring the chest forward. We're going to bring the head towards the sky, and we're going to allow the hands to slide back towards the body. And the spine's rolling at the back. And then we're going to exhale, pointing the fingers forward, allowing the spine to roll out to the back of the chair. Chin comes to chest. We'll do it together now. Inhale, drawing the hands back, bringing that nose towards the ceiling. Chest is forward. Exhale, allowing that spine to roll out against the back of the chair. Fingertips forward, chin onto chest. Just linking it with the breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, nose comes up towards the sky. The spine comes in, the chest comes forward. And exhale, just allowing everything to roll back. Just doing 2 more at your own pace. There's no rush. And just observing the gentle movement in the spine. Perfect. And then we're coming back into a seated position. We're going to take our hands, place them in the middle again. We're going to inhale the hands up either side of the body, finding that stretch again that we created on both sides. We're going to take the left hand, place it in the right knee. And we're going to turn around to the right side. That right arm is stretching up towards the sky, and we're finding that stretch in the right side of the body. And then we're just going to allow that right arm to either sit in the back of the seat, or if you're on a seat where it's possible, maybe allowing that right arm to hang over the back of the seat. And just gazing over the right shoulder. Taking a few deep inhales here. Conscious of the breath. And we're going to lift both hands up from where they are. Bring them up towards the sky as if we're a human windmill. We're going to stretch up again. Right hand this time. Left knee. We're going to find that stretch on the left side of the body. We're going to turn around to the left. Stay here for a brief moment. And then we're going to drop that left arm down. So again, either on the back of the seat or hanging on the back of the chair. Gazing over the left shoulder. And staying for 3 deep inhales here. Perfect. Releasing the hands, coming into that human windmill again. Bringing the hands up, stretching up. Hands together, parent position. Hands come down. Great. We're just going to place the hands either side of the body. So just allowing them to hang down, give them a little shake. And we're just going to do some breathing, just bringing the chin towards the chest and the chin towards the sky. So on the inhale, we're gazing up towards the sky, so the chin and the nose are pointing up. And exhale, we're bringing that chin down towards the chest. Inhale, drawing everything up. And exhale, drawing everything down. Perfect. We'll do this 3 more times. Inhale, bringing everything up towards the sky. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So just doing the last 2 at your own pace. And then come back into the center again. And we're just going to find a bit of movement in the neck this time. So what we're going to do is allow the hands to hang either side of the body again. And we're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. So just really gentle. You might find the right shoulder comes up to meet the right ear, but keep that right shoulder relaxed and just bring the right ear down. Just feeling that stretch on the opposite side of the neck. And just staying for 2 deep inhales. Perfect. Drawing everything back into the center, giving it a shake. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So just allowing the left ear to come down towards the left shoulder, relaxing that left shoulder down. Feeling that stretch on the opposite side. One more deep inhale and exhale. Perfect. Bringing everything back into the center. Taking the arms, bringing them at right angles so the elbows are bent. Bringing the palms facing each other. So we're going to come into eagle arms here. So sitting, if possible, with the back off the chair, sitting up nice and straight. Grounding into the thighs and the bum in contact with the chair. Taking the right arm, scooping it underneath the left. And either keeping the backs of the hands together or for a deeper stretch, bringing the palms together. And then inhale, bringing those fingertips up towards the sky. Just feeling that nice stretch in the shoulders. Staying for 2 more deep inhales. And exhale, release, shaking them off, finding a bit of movement in the shoulders. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bringing the hands together again, and then just taking the left arm, swinging it underneath. And either choosing to have the backs of the hands together or maybe deeper stretch, bringing the palms together. Inhale, fingertips pointing up. Feeling that lovely stretch in the shoulders. Staying for 2 more deep inhales. And exhale, releasing them down. Bringing the palms of the hands either side of the body, palms facing forward, fingertips spread. So we're going to keep the thumb out, but we're going to inhale and just squeeze the fingers into a fist in the center. And exhale, release. Inhale, just creating tension, creating a fist, keeping the thumb outside. And exhale, release. Making a fist, inhale. Exhale, release. Deep inhale. And exhale, release. And just gently close the eyes or soften the gaze. And just observe how the hands feel from that really gentle, subtle movement. I'm going to bring both palms into the center again. We're going to do another lovely stretch up. Fingertips up. Perfect. And this time we're going to come into a forward fold. So straight back with the hands either side of the head. Fingertips pointing forward. We're going to just come to a half fold to begin with. Taking hands and placing them on the knees here. Elbows in if that's where you are, if you don't want to go into a full fold. Otherwise, bringing the hands out in front and just folding down onto the ground, bringing the head to look in between the legs. And maybe the fingertips come to the ground, or maybe you can grab hold of the ankles for support here. Perfect. And then we're going to slide the hands up the shins. And then we're going to stretch them up either side of the body again. Bringing the hands together, bringing the hands back down to the heart again. Perfect. I'm going to find a wee bit of movement in the legs now. So planting that left leg in contact with the floor, lifting the right leg off the ground and just bringing it straight out in front of you. And we're just going to point the toes down towards the ground and then flex the foot up. Pointing the toes down, flexing it up. Just finding a bit of movement. Inhale, pointing the toes down, and exhale, flexing the foot up. Inhale, exhale. And then we're going to draw some circles with the toes, creating circular movement. With the ankle going clockwise or anti-clockwise first, doesn't matter which way, because we'll do both. Remembering to breathe. Then we're going to go the opposite way, so whatever way you started, go the opposite way. Perfect. Release that foot down. Could be given a bit of a shake. Same thing on the other side, so lifting that left leg off the ground, pointing the toes down, and flexing the ankle, pointing the toes up. Perfect. Pointing the toes down towards the ground, and exhale, pointing them up. Just doing this at your own pace. A few more times. Perfect. And then we're going to draw some circles again. Draw some circles with the toes one way and the opposite way. Great. And then inhale and those hands up. And then we're going to come into another forward fold. So forward fold, fingertips pointing forward, choosing then to come into the half lifts with the hands supported on the thighs, or allowing the hands to come down towards the feet. And just staying here for a couple of deep breaths. And then bringing hands onto the thighs and sliding them up. Rolling the shoulders up, allowing the hands come either side. Hands come together. Hands meet at the heart center. So we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing now. So taking the right hand, placing it in front of the face, and taking the left hand and placing it on the belly. We're going to take the index finger and the middle finger and place it in between the eyebrows. Just finding a bit of gentle pressure here. Taking the thumb and placing it over one nostril, and taking the ring finger and placing it over the other nostril. Release the thumb and take a deep inhale on this side. Close, release the ring finger and exhale. Inhale, same side. Close, release the thumb and exhale. Inhale, same side. Close, release the ring finger and exhale. Inhale, same side. Close, release the thumb and exhale. So just repeating 2 more cycles at your own pace. Just seeing if you can lengthen the inhale and the exhale. And then when you're finished, just bringing the hands together in front of the chest and just rubbing the hands together a little bit, creating a bit of heat. And just taking the palms and placing them onto the face. Just walking the fingertips up to the top of the forehead and just finding some little circular movements at the top of the forehead near the hairline. Creating a little bit of a massage. And just allowing the fingertips to move apart from each other, and each hand, each of the fingertips on either side move down towards the temples. And when you're at the temples, just stay here for a little bit longer. And then just allow the jaw to open slightly to allow the teeth to part. And just find that the TMJ, temporomandibular joint, and just give this little area a bit more of a massage. Great, and then we're going to just go back the way we came. So allowing the fingertips to slowly come back towards the center, and then allowing the hands to come together again, and allowing the hands to come down to the heart center. I'm going to interlock the hands now. So variation here, either choosing that the back of the hands are out away from the body and the palms are facing forward. Or if you're feeling fancy and you want a deeper stretch, then stretching those palms out towards the wall. And we're just going to inhale, bringing the arms either side of the body, hands up towards the sky, and exhale, just bring them back into the center. Inhale, stretching up towards the sky, and exhale, bringing them down. Just feel how the abdomen and the sides of the body are working here too. Inhale, up towards the sky, and exhale, down. And keep them in the center. You might even change them around if you find putting them out is putting the palm outward is putting too much strain in the fingers. You can turn them around the other way. So we're going to only move the upper body in this part. So we're keeping the thighs and the bum grounded on the chair. We're just going to twist around to the right with the hands, feeling that gentle stretch in the spine. And we're going to exhale, bring it back into the center. Inhale, turn around to the left, feeling the gentle twist in the spine, and exhale, back into the center. We'll do that once on either side again. So inhale, right to the side, and exhale, center. Inhale, back to the side, and exhale, center. Perfect. So we're going to do a bit of a guided meditation mindfulness now. So if you get into a comfortable position in the chair, it might be that if your back's been off the back of the chair, you put your back on the chair now. In terms of hands, you can place them hands down on the thighs. You can bring them so they swing either side of the body, whichever feels comfortable for you. So just taking a moment to find a comfortable position and just catching our breath. Just watching what's happened, the breathing. We're going to take one hand, place it in the chest, one hand and place it in the tummy. And we're just going to slow that breathing right down. So we're going to take a deep inhale through the nose. Pause, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Pause, exhale through the nose. So continue to do this, just seeing if you can deepen the breath and lengthen the inhale and the exhale. Maybe gently closing the eyes or softening the gaze, whichever is comfortable for you. And I want to just bring attention to the pause between the inhale and the exhale. That rare moment of quiet in the body when nothing appears to be happening. I mean, in the background, the body's going at 1,000,000 miles per hour. It's just that sensation of the body being in relaxation. So just finding the pause between the inhale and the exhale and seeing if you can hold it for a second longer. Just counting 3 more breaths at your own pace using this technique. And then allowing the hands to go to where you find comfortable. It might even be keeping the hands on the chest and the abdomen is comfortable, or on the thighs, or either side. There's no rules, so you're boss, whatever works for you. And just bring the attention back to the breath. Just try not to lose that beautiful lengthening, the inhale and the exhale, and the pause between the inhale and the exhale. And we're just going to do a gentle body scan now. So just bringing the attention into the toes, the 10 toes, the right, the left, and the feet, the front of the foot and the sole of the foot in contact with the ground. And just observing any sensations here. So you might find tightness or tingling, or maybe nothing at all. Next, inhale, bringing the attention into the ankles, the calves and the shins, the right, the left. Again, observing any sensations here, maybe any tingling or tightness, or maybe nothing at all. Relax this area on the exhale. On the next inhale, bringing the attention into the knees, into the thighs, the left, the right. Feeling the back of the thighs in contact with the chair. Again, briefly observing any sensations with no judgment, just allowing whatever's there to be there. And exhale, releasing any tension. On the next inhale, bringing the attention into the hips and the pelvis. And exhale, release. And the next inhale, bringing the attention into the chest and the abdomen, the whole front of the torso. Observing the gentle movement with the breath. And exhale, release. And the next inhale, bringing the attention into the back, the left and the right side, the whole spine. And exhale, soften this whole area. And the next inhale, bringing the attention into the hands. So the 2 thumbs and the 8 fingers, the front and the back of the hand. Observing any sensations again. And exhale, releasing any tension in the hands. And the next inhale, bringing the attention into the wrists, the forearms. And exhale, release any tension. And the next inhale, bringing the attention into the elbows and the shoulders, the right, the left. And exhale, gently release. The next inhale, bringing the attention into the neck, the front and the back of the neck. Observing any sensations. Maybe the sensation of the breath in the throat, the back of the throat. And exhale, relax. And finally, bringing the attention into the face and the head. Observing the jaw, allowing the teeth to part slightly, softening any tension in the jaw. Allowing the tongue to rest at the floor of the mouth, behind the teeth. Allowing the cheeks to relax. Maybe the eyes are closed, the eyelids softly touch. Releasing any tension in between the eyebrows, relaxing the forehead, and relaxing the whole scalp. Just feeling the whole body 100% relaxed. The mind is calm, the thoughts have quieted. And just imagine warm orange glow, starting at the toes, and on the inhale, watching this warm orange glow work its way up towards the crown of the head, and pause for a moment, and then exhale, just watching as that orange glow moves from the crown of the head through to torso, down into the legs, and down into the toes. Inhale, watching the warm orange glow move up the body towards the crown of the head. And exhale, watching as the warm orange glow moves down towards the toes. Inhale, pause, exhale. With every exhale, just observe the body and the mind relaxing a little bit more. Just feeling fully supported by the chair. Just releasing any tension anywhere. Just at your own pace, count 5 long breaths. And then slowly just allowing the body to wake up a little bit, finding a bit of movement in the toes, finding a bit of movement in the hands, maybe even bending the elbows, shaking the arms off a little bit, pointing the feet out, shaking them, planting the feet on the ground again, taking both hands, placing them into the center, palms facing up, inhale, stretching up, pointing up towards the sky, coming into forward fold again, pointing those fingers forward, choosing either a half fold or a full fold. Staying for 2 deep inhales, sliding the hands up either side of the shin, hands come into the center, hands either side of the body, stretch up, palms come together, palms come down to the center of the chest into a prayer position. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're feeling really relaxed and enjoy the rest of your day.
Great. Thank you so much, Rachel. That was so relaxing. I particularly enjoyed the hands clenching and breathing and the alternate nostril breathing as well. Those were really relaxing.
Good, thank you.
Right.
So, you're muted.
Oh, sorry, there was some technical issues. Right, so I'm just going to wrap this up because we have something else in 20 minutes, which is Chilton Music Therapy. But thank you so much for joining us and agreeing to do this session with us, Rachel.
Thanks, everyone.
Once again, we are MindHug, and we're going to be launching in the coming months, very, very soon, and we'll be putting on a video right now. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I don't know how to leave.
See you guys. See you in a few minutes.